So I did my second ill-fated stream on the Legion beta with various phasing issues, quite a lot of lag on the Broken Isles, but we had a good bit of fun. I'm just going to present some of the edited highlights here, starting off with some of those phasing issues. Right. Select an artifact weapon. Right, Ash, let's not pick the wrong one. Out of haste. Okay, quickly. Come on, talk to me. Come on, Goose, talk to me. Right. What do I have to go? Uther's Tomb. No portals. So bad. Oh, portals, good. Okay. Right. It's going to drop me from a horrendous height. I hope I can bubble in time. Right, good. For them, they're not greyed out or anything. If it's the opposite faction, then you don't. They do have to be the same faction as you. Which is unfortunate. But then you can't really complain about that, I suppose. We're always bothering this guy, aren't we? Right, where's he taking me? Does he seriously think that hippogriff's flying all the way over there? Aha, okay. Right, Divine Hammers time. Greater Judgment time. Buff up. Justicar's Vengeance does double damage against stunned mobs, so but uses 5 holy power, but it's always worth using if you've got your stun available. Am I supposed to kill him? He's not losing much health. So use Avenging Wrath. Don't chain me. Come on. Oh, damn it. Stun, Justicar's Vengeance. Loads of damage. Gonna ignore that other mob for now. You notice I'm just sort of pausing. It's obviously while the judgment debuff is while I'm waiting for it. Does freedom work? Freedom does work. That's good. It's like build up your holy power and then wait until you can cast judgment and then you can spend it. Right. Storm. Justicar's Vengeance again. Nice little heal. And it does a lot of damage to them. Talents, yes. Basically, it's almost everything down the left-hand side. So Final Vert is just really flexible. So it's good for single target and AoE. Execution Centers is a pure single target and not against mobs that you're just soloing. Consecration isn't that much good for anything really. I know a lot of Rets ask for it, but it's just not strong enough. I don't see how they can make it strong. With it being constant, I would have just made it more like Light's Hammer. You can use it on a cooldown so it make it more powerful. Fires of Justice means I've got a 25% chance that the next Holy Power spender I use will use one fewer. So a Templar's Verdict or Divine Storm can just be done with 2 Holy Power. Zeal is not that effective, really. Greater Judgment. If there's going to be loads of mobs, but just a few, not worth it. Fist of Justice, I mean, it's just like Live Now. It doesn't work the same as in Live Now, but it's the obvious one to take still. Virtue's Blade. Crits do 3 times normal damage. And, I mean, I've got 11% crit, so I'll get that every now and then. Justicar's Vengeance is a good DPS use when you can stun something, which you can when you're soloing, but also it's a good self-heal. Divine Steed, just because to move between things. If I was in a dungeon, I might switch to Divine Intervention. Because I'm not sure Divine... Even though you want Divine Steed, it's not... I don't know. I might try it in a dungeon. Divine Purpose, again, it's just a flexible one. When I'm soloing, I'm not going to use Avenging Wrath much. And Equality, behave yourself. But in a dungeon, I would probably switch to Sanctified Wrath. Especially with the Ashbringer. But I need the Ashbringer trait in, really. Hooray. Ashbringer. But with a stupid transmog, I'll have something more sensible than this when I get it for real. Right, Wake of Ash is good. Might as well use Wake of Ashes. That stuns mobs. Ah, tiresome you are, you do know that. Tiresome. No, you won't. Oh, hello. Oh, I haven't seen this one before. Call upon the power of the Ashbringer. Oh. What's he on about? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay. This, I haven't seen this before. This is new. Right, that, Justicar's Vengeance. Yes, we all know you're Balnazar. Right, Avenging... Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you, you arsehole? The Avenging Wrath's been wasted. He's done it again. Stop running away from me. Oh, you got mates, have you? It depends what is making it slow for you. If you're waiting for the Judgment debuff to be up for spenders, which is what we should be doing, then yes, it's a bit slow. But again, how much haste have I actually got? 5% haste, which is like sod all. So we don't have very much haste. Oh, he's done it again. So it will feel quicker once we get more haste in. I'm trying to think how much haste I had at 110 on Alpha. I think it was about 11% something. I think in WoD, for example, haste didn't really do very much. It wasn't... I had 5% haste in WoD throughout the whole thing, pretty much. I've got higher now, but that's just as a result of farming gear after progress is finished. Whereas in MOP, it was very noticeable. You went to... It was very, very slow at the start of MOP, and you went to like 40% haste by the end of it. You could actually get to 50 if you wanted to, but there wasn't much point after 40. So Legion might well go back to the point where, again, we want a bit more haste. Who knows? Yes, yes, give me the Ashbringer. I've got the Ashbringer. I don't need you anymore, old man. Hurry up and die. But in terms of, you know, is Ret just slowing out? Every spec is completely different in Legion. Some more than others, but I think every spec has been significantly changed. which is a bold move from Blizzard's point of view, because if they, you know, they're potentially upsetting a lot of people. Just have to see how it works out. Come on, has he finished yet? Right, someone haul his carcass back to Light's Hope. Right, while we're here, I did get some artifact power, so I can imbue it already. This hippogriff must be knackered after all that flying. Need to do the quest first. Right. So, oh, okay. We get no real choice here. That's a shame. Now, the way I will want to go, first of all, is over here. Because I think they seem to have extended the run. They might have made it so it's just as quick to get over here as here. I'll have to look later. But this is the one that means my Wake of Ashes, the new ability that we get. Everyone with an artifact gets a special ability, and this is ours, which does a cone AoE. This is the one that means that if we do damage with it, it generates 5 holy power, and it does a dot as well, and that's going to be really important. So the next one I want is that. So I need 325 for that. I need another 75 artifact power. So many paladins. So many Ashbringers. Oh. Every time it lags, I get a bit worried. Okay, something's very, very not good there. Oh dear. I have no quests, no NPCs. Oh look. Let's hope he doesn't disappear when I reach him. Grab a quest quick. Oh, you absolute arsehole. Alright, let's have a look then. Aha! Oh no, but I need the board. You just start thinking to yourself, is it actually random or is there something about the approach? Aha! Success! Right, I'll tell you what, we'll try logging onto a different character. And then out of this one and back onto that one. Yeah. Someone there talking about the fact they were fine and then everyone phased out. And that is the problem. You can be in what you think is a good Dalaran and it's not. Right, okay. Let's just switch. Now let's assume this one works again. It did the last time I went on. Again, if we see a quest giver, grab it quick. Okay, what do we think? If I go back to Krasa's Landing and everything's fine. Okay. But then switch over to the Paladin and it's not working, and I switch back and then this isn't working. I'm semi-stuck. Or what? I am so close on the... Oh, there we go. That actually makes the decision for me, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. Because it is actually working here. Let's give it a go. Against my better judgment. But fortune favours the brave. As well as the foolish sometimes. Hurrah! Cadgay, old dog. Who have I got to speak to? Who have I got to speak to? You. Fly me somewhere. For God's sake, fly me somewhere. No, you can choose whichever zone you like, really. There's High Mountain's probably one of the more awkward ones to get around, but it's really nice. It looks really nice. Also, there's I think several of if you've got a gathering profession like mining or certainly mining, but maybe skinning as well. High Mountain's not a bad one to go to first, possibly, because some of the quests you get for that, the NPC you would go to, the Master Miner, is right at the top of High Mountain. But any of the 4 leveling zones in absolutely whatever you want. And you can mix and match as well. You can go to one, and if you're not liking it, just go to another, and then come back. You'll want to do them all anyway to get the quests for the dungeons. Speaking of which, shall we try logging in? Let's try and get ourselves into a dungeon. Oh yeah. Duh. Because we get artifact power for completing them. Now, stars here. Stars indicate some event or rare that will probably give us artifact power. Yes, night elf, so that's why we can't really get the same mobs, but never mind. Order resources and something. Oh, a toy, okay. Not interested. So you can see what we've got around here. It shows you the location of dungeons. You've also got the location of the raid, so for people who go, I don't know where the dungeon entrance is, you've got some clue at least. And there's showing the quest. I could go wherever I like. There's an objective down there. Let's do one of those. I will be quite sad if ever I feel the need to use either Word of Glory or Eye for an Eye, because I like Justicar's Vengeance. For soloing, it's the obvious one to take. I don't think you'd take the others. In a group, like in a dungeon thing, Eye for an Eye might be okay if people group up. But if they don't, I don't think it's really worth it.
What brings you here? Goddess, what you will. May the stars guide you.
What do we want? Haste Mastery. Or crit haste. We'll go for Haste Mastery. Traditional. Notice whenever you get a piece of new gear, if it's soul bound, it's saving it to the wardrobe for the. So even if I was to delete it, I can still. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I can. I've still got it saved in my wardrobe. Furbolgs. Haven't had anything to do with these since Fellwood. Well, I suppose Winter Spring as well. The Furbolg tunnel, that brings back memories. Alright, okay, that's that done. Oh no! Oh, they're neutral now. I'll feel bad killing them. Oh well, I've still got to kill them. The other thing to bear in mind is as you're levelling up, the actual relative damage of the abilities will change, because various things here increase the damage done by different abilities. So until you've got everything maxed out, the as I say, the abilities are going to do different relative amounts. So like when we say, this is what's going to make it quite tricky to do for guides, because like if we say, okay, use Divine Storm on so many mobs, well, that will change, because it depends on what you've got on your Ashbringer. Yes, thank you, Letter Summer. Hopefully, as I say, they'll be a lot better for Legion as well. Not only will I be more practiced, But I'll have summer as well, because I was hoping this would be out during summer for me. But no. In fact, the game comes out. Literally, I have 7 weeks off as a teacher. Not completely off. I have work to do over that time as well. But I can arrange that time for whenever I like. And then the day I go back... Oh, that's when we're bringing out World of Warcraft. And I think they're doing it deliberately as well, Blizzard, because I'm sure most of you will know, but just in case you don't know, like, I thought it was really weird that they gave us because when they announced it, that's like 4.5 months notice, which is, they usually give us 2 months notice. That is fairly standard. I can't speak for Cataclysm because I wasn't playing the game at the time, but for the other expansions, they basically almost to the day gave us 2 months notice, which I assume is the time that they have to announce it for the purposes of logistics in terms of getting copies out to stores and all the rest of it. But this time it's 4.5, and I thought, what's going on, what's going on? I think it's going to be ready long before then. I think they could bring it out before that, because someone posted something on Reddit that had me thinking, oh, you little beggars. And it's because it's out on the 30th of August. Now, in the UK, we would write that as 30/08 because, you know, we put the day first. But in America, of course, and Blizzard's an American company, it's the month that comes first. That's right, isn't it? So it's 8/30. And some smart ass noticed that if you look up a Bible verse, the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 30. If you go and do that, and you'll see what I mean. You can Google it. Luke, chapter 8, verse 30. And I reckon that's why they've chosen that date now, because I don't believe in coincidences that big. And that basically is getting me thinking they could have... Because if they'd have just brought it out 2 weeks earlier, that would have been okay for me. It gives me 2 weeks when I can level 24/7, well, virtually 24/7, which I can't now. Should we do a combat log? What are we? Neltharian's Lair. Let's do a combat log. Let's say hello as well. Okay, get rid of the blessings. Although I've done all that, and I'm probably going to change my talents now. Actually, no, sod it. I'm going to keep them the same. Am I? Yeah, sod it. Let's just see how it goes. We'll keep them the same. Shouldn't make that much difference. Where is my Blessing of Might? Oh, this is appalling. I'm going to tell myself everyone else has got better artifacts than I have. I've only just started. But I strongly suspect that's not true. Although I've not got AoE talents. Oh. That tank really needs my greater blessing of might. He's doing way more damage than anyone. Who do I need to take it off? Chaos Bolt's a lazy bastard. Let's... Oh, I can't do it in combat. Fuck. Pardon my French. Oh, I don't believe they've implemented this. I know they threatened to implement not being able to put it on in combat, but this is so annoying. Right, let's see if I can put it on him really quickly. Who's it taking it off? Oh, combat again. I've taken it off the good warlock. I need to rectify that situation quickly. Or have I? Actually, maybe it makes no difference. On that one, they both did as well as each other. Maybe one of them's just lazy. Quite frankly, actually, I had to put it on both of them and leave it off me. Yeah, let's do that. I'll be the one to do without it. Oh, boss. Avenging Wrath. That. Wake of Ashes at the moment doesn't generate holy power. Sad face. There we go. Judgment's available again. Got full holy power. Keep doing that. And just keep building holy power. Wait for Judgment to come off cooldown. And fail miserably to do any significant amount of damage. Oh, this is appalling. Come on, Judgment. This tank doesn't actually need to move this thing all over the place. You can keep it still. I don't think... Maybe he has not done it much. I know there's got the green class, but you don't need to move it that much, really. This is appalling. But I mean, I wouldn't judge at the moment. We're just... I've only just started my artifact. The others, although we're scaled in level, may well have more on their artifacts. Or they may not. Right, okay, where did my equipment go? Because that would be an upgrade. Hobbit time. I don't know what this is about. I really don't know what that's about. Maybe in like mythic mode that does something, I don't know. Just chuck fish around for whatever reason. You're not going anywhere. He's going to try and beat that drum. I'm not 100% certain what it does, because I've never been in a group that's allowed him to get to the drum. But I guess it's going to summon more things in. Oops. Oh, well, I'm waiting for judgment. There's no point when I'm here with you. Again, no point in trying to cleave because Divine Storm is just not going to do enough damage against 2 mobs with the way I am at the moment. Right, Stone, Justicar's Vengeance, just for the hell of it. I think. I don't know. I was going to maybe think of change to Sanctified Wrath for bosses, but I'm not going to use Avenging Wrath on trash, so there's no real point. I'm going to keep checking as well to make sure they've still got their Greater Blessings on. If they change talents, they will lose it, which is spectacularly annoying. It's bad enough losing it when I change talents, but each individual target does as well. Oops. Storm, Justicar's Vengeance. And this is the slightly annoying thing as well, because there's no point in me using any AoE with these two. I'm just doing single target damage, which means I'm falling even further behind. I know it's only trash, but trash will be important against the clock too. Even though, as I say, the Mythic Plus will not be a tights timer as long as you are good enough to do that dungeon at that difficulty. I quite like this boss that's coming up. Oops. Oh, oh dear. Overcapping my holy power. I was using Divine Hammers yesterday and it's thrown me out completely. Oh, yeah, trash over there. Oh, okay. For a moment there, I wasn't last on damage. Didn't last long. Well, I'm still ahead of the healer. Right, is that everything? Just the boss. I get limited time because he's going to turn into a rock in a bit. So firing off Avenging Wrath ASAP because I won't get the full use of it anyway. Right, now we have to keep an eye on the one he turns into. Oh, okay. Is that only on heroic then? Oh, this is completely different. No, it's not. No, okay. That just seemed a little bit different. Right, keep an eye on it. Oh, it's to me. To you. There. 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 Oh, it's switched. Sneaky. There. There. This one. Oh, they're on it. Like a boss, these guys. They know what they're doing. No, turn it back on. Because if you hit the wrong one, which some people are, then it's just delaying the time for the boss to come out. Which if you're on a timer, not only are you taking more damage, but it's just taking you longer to kill the boss. Right, keep an eye again. There, there, here. Oh, quick. Oh, hell. There. Here, to me. Oh, it's been really nice to me. It's landing where I am. Normally I get really annoyed by this fight because the movement thing. Demon Hunter, no problem. But it's landing where I am each time. This is awesome. I could use Avenging Wrath here, but I can't remember how soon the next boss is, so I'm not going to. And the next boss is a complete arsehole for melee. Oh, didn't I get anything? I'm not even getting any loads. I haven't got anything yet. It's 2 bosses. Now, have you all still got your greater blessings? You have. Well done. And the healer's not running out of mana, so there's no need for me to switch to wisdom on the healer. Come on, lazy warlock, do something. I need some of your damage to buff me. Oh, it's that Rakes Meister. So lazy. Doesn't he know he's doing 3% of my damage? Oh, he's killed the snail. Oh, there's no need for that. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to use Divine Storm. To hell with it. Just so that I feel like I'm doing damage to 2 things at once. Oh, there's 3 things. Oh, someone's dinged. Wasn't me. I'll, if anyone's interested as well, I'll do a rough cut of this stream on YouTube again, and post the logs on there as well.
I need to target something first.
Do hate this boss. Alright, have you all got your greater blessings? Yes. Alright. Avenging Wrath. Right, I will be able to do it. Right, okay, I'm going to stay in here with my Shield of Vengeance. Okay, that didn't work. That was embarrassing. That did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to. Oh no, hold on. I got my lead. Oh no, you shouldn't have rezzed me actually. I didn't taunt, did I? Right, the ad should be okay because I've got 2 ranged. Devouring? Who's he devouring?
I need to get closer.
Oh, heck. Right, okay, that was alright in the end. This is a horrible, horrible fight for me. Okay, fine. Alright, at last I got something.
The Tauren believed you were prophesized to seize my hammer. Pathetic. Let them
It's
go.
too far away.
Witness the fate of those who stand against one worthy of wielding the power of a titan.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Yes, I am going to main Ret in Legion. The Demon Hunter will be my main alt. So I am committed, come what may. I have effectively played Retribution Paladin for like 30 years. I like that archetype in various games. And although I played Holy for a little bit at the start of... well, not even at the start, actually. When you started raiding, you were Ret, because... Blessing of Kings in Vanilla was right at the bottom of the Retribution tree until patch 1.9.
I need a target.
But yeah, I've only been a dedicated Holy Paladin for like 2 half tiers, I would say. And then in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not someone who's going to change the class. I wouldn't enjoy other classes maining. So we'll just have to see how it goes, see how the raid goes. It's not the damage I'll be worried with as such, because that's always alright. I've never had a real problem with that. It's always just whether it makes sense, because if it doesn't make sense... We're not the only class in this position, but we don't have another spec to fall back on. Priests and monks, of course, are in the same situation. But warriors and DKs and shamans and druids to a lesser extent get something else they could do instead and still be DPS. And the other classes, of course, have 3 DPS specs. Oh, that's good to know. The Legion ones should be better. They should be hopefully a bit better organised. But at the same time, there'll also be more of them. Like when I did the WOD ones, I wasn't planning on doing them for a while. You know, it's very... So everything's basically stayed the same. Whereas in Legion, the first guides I will be doing will be before it launches, but when I think it's fairly set. And I don't think it's that far off now, but I'm not going to bring them out now. But then, of course, you never know. They could literally change something very significant straight away. But and they will, of course, change between raid tiers. Inevitably. Is that all the trash? It is. Right, this boss is quite a fun boss, actually. Go on, Judgment. There we go. Right, we don't want to let him break too many of those walls because we're going to need one. Did he just grip it in? No need for that. Oh, we've got one to go beyond there. At some point, he does something with his hammer. I'm probably going to forget what. And then we need to hide behind one of them, so we don't want to let him smash them all up. Otherwise, we're just going to die. I can't remember what the name of the ability is, but I've got Deadly Boss Mod, so hopefully it will tell me. I don't know. Oh, heck, this is the one. Damn it. Why is it just me dying? Oh, it's not just me. It didn't warn me. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of this spell. Yes, they've very sensibly not res me. I don't know why I didn't just bubble either. I thought I could make it with my horsey. Oh, wait. Has he got splattered again? How's that? I ought to remember the name of this ability. What was it? Is it? Oh, Magma Wave. Yeah, Magma Wave. That's what I need to watch out for. I'll do this dungeon again. I'm still doing some damage though, because they've got my blessing of might. So I'm only reduced to 10% efficiency. So I hope the people that stuck around enjoyed it despite the lag and despite the phasing and the clicking of the map. But I'm going to do another stream or another planned stream on Friday. I'm going to make it a little bit later because I'm very conscious of the fact that these sort of times are no good for people in North America, and I get quite a lot of people from North America watching my YouTube channel. So I'm going to make it 10 PM UK time. It's probably still not ideal, but I think that makes it 5 PM Eastern time. Now that'll be for Friday. As I noted to people in the stream, if you see me streaming at another point during the week, I am planning on doing one during a raid. That is just to try it out. If you see me streaming though, I won't be able to see the chat. If ever I'm streaming a raid, I'll never have the chat enabled. So next Friday's the next scheduled one. It'll be more Broken Isle stuff. I don't know what level I'll be by then because I'm going to cycle around a few characters and I've got work next week. But hopefully you found it interesting. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you didn't catch me on Twitter there and you're interested in watching some streaming, then check me out there. I've put my Twitch details in the comments below. I've also put the logs to the dungeon in the comments below. So check those out if you're interested. And until next time, I'll see you later.